How's it going, trainers? Coming at you with a deck list today featuring Mythical Island Exeggutor. There was originally a viewer submission on one of my live streams. This card seems like it has really phenomenal breakpoints in our metagame. In particular, against Arceus decks, it's a single knockout point Pokemon that threatens to clear the Pokegod in a single go, dealing 80 plus an additional 60 when they have 3 energies on them. For this particular deck list, we're choosing to lead on Glacion as a card that can start dealing damage early, while also helping us accelerate energy onto this Exeggutor, since one of its drawbacks is it needs 4 to get going itself. You're going to see this deck list go toe-to-toe with the top deck in the format, Dialga Arceus, multiple times in this video to showcase how it can keep up there, in addition to how it goes up against a few other things. If you enjoy off-meta deck lists like this one that are attacking the format in a unique way, make sure you're subscribed to the channel so you don't miss any of the other upcoming sweet ones I'll be showcasing here every single day. If you enjoy this particular brew, smash that like button. For the rest of the day, enjoy the eggs. Tournament's pocket is head to date. What is the mechanism by which you'll give hourglasses away? To be determined. It's one of the things we're still figuring out. We're going second. I don't have Leafeon, so I think we lead on the egg. That could be a Leafeon. Let's have a little growth spurt here, shall we? This Sabrina largely doesn't matter if we find the Leafeon, yeah? Narrator, he found the Leafeon. One way or another, I'm gonna find ya. I'm gonna make the extra energy. Do 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 do. Like I've mentioned a few times, if this Dialga Arceus deck is the best deck in Pocket, I think the game's gonna be in a pretty decent spot. It feels like such a reasonable, fair deck to have be the best. So much better than the Exeggutor deck from last season that was the top. Perplex, thank you for the brand new Prime support. Really appreciate that. Those bits of direct support are a big part of why this is able to be my job. Alright, so we'll Forest Breath this. We'll Energy here, and then I think I'm caping this so that way we don't die to them having 2 bench Pokemon here. Giovanni looking extra clutch here. This deals 80 plus 20 per energy, so it is one-shot Arceus with 3 energy on it territory here. I'm becoming Mythical Island Exeggutor Pill Jet. That is that cooking? It feels like it's cooking. second. I have the Exeggutor lined up already, so we'll lead on this, I think. Get our growth spurt going. All these people putting Rocky helmets on their Pokemon while they're staring across from my Execute. Make eggs, not war, gamers. Can't we all just get along, man? Look at my hedgehog, man. It's so peaceful. If they attach a second energy to this, this scrambles it in one shot, yeah? Because of the grass weakness? Nice deck. Top deck in the format, eh? Would be a shame. Sure would be a shame. Ignite my sweet prince. Very clean breakpoint. Rocky helmet. Don't worry. I'm not gonna hurt you. I'm just trying to grow up over here, okay? Calm down. Morning Heartless. Slide these out. A fighting Bach deck that's electric instead of fighting. What, yeah, sure. I was gonna ask what that is, but let's just find out. Could be our last roll this morning. A 2-star Dialga is so good. I have 2 flared immersives, but I really like this art. I'm gonna put an energy on EV. That way we have the flexibility to move into Exeggutor next turn or move into Leafy on an attack if we hit either of those. Narrator, he would not hit either of them. Thinking of 2 stars. Look at that stash, chat. What a unit right there. So I'm healing for sure. If I evolve, this has 20 damage marked on it, so that puts this to 110, and then I go to 90 if I hit them with their stupid helmet. I think I have to pivot into this because I don't want I don't want the Exeggutor to go down to a... I don't want the Exeggutor to go down to a single hit from the Promo Pass. We'll evolve here to dodge the Cyrus. And then if they hit us, we could Erica back up and then clear them thanks to our Rocky Helmet. Thanks for the tip, Marty. Alright, and then I think the game plan here is we go Fragrant Flowers, and then we activate the Forest Breath on here, we attach an energy, we slide this back. And then thanks to the 2 turns of healing on this is at 100 now, so it's not going to go down to Rocky Helmet plus a hit. We're dealing 140 minus 40 right now because of this. There's no point in Erica-ing this yet because they could still Cyrus it up and clear it with this. So next turn we'll probably Erica if it survives once we get Shaman People. This is a pretty solid hit for a stage 1 that is non-EX. Real big here. Apocalypse, thanks for watching so much over the last year and more. Welcome to the Shillionaire status. Tag me on the Discord side to get access to Beverly Shills. I'm confused what the game plan is here unless they have a Giovanni to clear the Exeggutor. I guess healing means I'm forced to trade with the Exeggutor. Unless I have the Erica, which I do. Promo Pass just getting absolutely scrambled by our egg here. Honestly, putting that energy on the Leafeon was probably wrong. I think I should have started building up this egg. I think they're just cooked at this point. The Shaman healing as we shuffled these back and forth was really clean this game. I think the plan is just shuffle again. Because I could Erica the Leafeon. So now we live a Probo Pass it again. We also have a Cyrus in our deck to just like end the game on the spot. We can continue shuffling things around on the meantime in between time. Blood Graham, thanks for the quarter of a year. Top deck TFT with the 2/3 of either. Good morning, good morning. Hey, Bet, I did see your DM, but I did not have enough brain power to parse an appropriate response. I would like to heal. Like to research. Okay, so now the way this works here is I can put an energy here and then shuffle to this and crack them with this one. And then next turn, after they knock this one out, I can put this one up, Forest Breath, energy for the turn, retreat, and be ready to attack with this other one too. That was a cool game. Tomorrow's good. Perfect. Thank you for the support. Ooh, Hedgehog lead is not what we're looking for. What are your thoughts on Glacion Starmie deck overall? I have been playing a good bit of that deck off stream because I have a disease and the only cure is more 2-star Starmie. I don't know. It's probably fine. I really like it. That doesn't mean it's good. Glacion EX is a card that the more I play with it, the better it feels. It has a lot of, like, niche, reasonable utility, I think. You know what? We need to move on to our next viewer pile after this one, but I think we're going to play some more of this one. Sure. What do you play with Glacion? Starmie? You should make sure to check out the new decks video on the YouTube channel from Monday. There were 2 different Glacion decks that had success over the weekend. Again, we have this instance of Leafeon kind of providing an X speed on the first turn for us because it refunds that energy back right away when we get it into the active spot. I probably want to just charge this up, yeah? Probably. There could be value in waiting to show them this. They might not play around this one being this one. I'm curious that they left the Darkrai active. Yeah, we're winning this race with the Leafeon. It was 90 a pop thanks to weakness. You're right that Magnezone is the card that they need, but they could have bought themselves some time stalling. I gotta say, I've been putting Shaman in more decks, and it's felt amazing, way more often than I expected. It's a very solid card. Like, we have time to build up our stuff, and with Shaman, we have time, we have the ability to, like, heal off the chip shots they're doing. Yeah, by the time their Darkrai is charged up, we're gonna have a 4 energy egg ready to go. And honestly, their Sabrina here like costs me an energy, but also it's just like not remotely a big deal, right? And them spreading energy out across multiple of my things means Shaman is actually more powerful. This game's kind of just a lesson in, like, why these Erica builds are so strong against Darkrai. Is like, they're gonna get some more chip shots in here, but I'm just gonna, like, snap my fingers and get rid of it. Magneton. Magneton's scary, potentially. Is it? I guess it only does 110, right? I need to get above 130. So if I go Cape into Erica, we should be good and they should still be cooked. Because this leaves us at 140 after we clear the Judagon. We don't have a copy of Cyrus, unfortunately. They need to move into Magnezone this turn, meaning they only get 2 cracks with it. Although I guess without another cape, my Exeggutor goes down next turn. Oh, they can't put energy on Darkrai and attack with Magnezone. Yeah, good call. All right, yes, this is good. They would need a Dawn. It's very rare that these builds have room for Dawn. Especially with, like, communication here. You only have so many utility slots in your stage 2 deck. Alright, so they've cleared my Hedgehog, but my Exeggutor cleans Darkrai in 1, even with a cape if it has 3 energy on it. Like, here's your 2 points. Good luck, Godspeed. I'm gonna pick up my 2nd point, and I'm gonna have, you know, an Egg Tree monster here ready to clean you out. I'm insulated against another copy of Sabrina. Putting enough energy on here that I can retreat it out next turn if they Sabrina it up and they can't kill us. I think this is checkmate. They can power the back Darkrai and then power the front one. I mean, I have Erica and Shaman. Judagon Leaf gives them an out, isn't it? If we Erica, they still can't kill the egg. So the problem is... if I attack them, if I Erica and attack them... Wait, are we good if I Erica and attack them? I end up at 110, and this is still only 100. No, I just need to be over 100, right? If I Erica and attack, they can't kill me with Leaf. Yeah, we're fine. We lose to Geo. We don't lose to Geo because they can't Geo and Leaf. And they would need to have like double X speed Geo, which is 3 cards. They only have 2. Yeah, got him. I would just like to say, I know I've been a little bit negative about the tournament metagame today, But that negativity is why I'm just going to take a break from playing in tournaments, because like all the awesome decks people keep talking about, like this one and the Fernape and the Raichu Arceus, there's a lot of great things to play when we keep this game a little bit more casual. And I don't think there's anything wrong with enjoying it through that lens. Something I always try to be very cognizant of is if I'm not enjoying a game, I either stop playing it or play it in a different way. So if tournaments aren't an enjoyable outlet, I want to find another way to play the game that still lets me enjoy it. I've been having a good time playing decks in the random queue, or when we hit the decks that I'm just not super excited to queue into, like the 18 trainer stuff, just move on and go next. It's not a big deal. Never forget that you should always find your joy when you're playing games. You have plenty of things in your life as an adult that you are obligated to do. Never let your gaming time feel like a chore. Tons of great ways out there and different ways to enjoy those great games. Find the one that brings you the most enjoyment personally. Double Leafeon here is pretty good. To go ahead and charge this up, put Leafeon on here with first energy advantage. This card is so aggressive into these Dialga decks. Like, all right, I'm gonna crack you for 70, and then if you want to hit me, you're gonna take 20 more. Good luck, Godspeed. With no Arceus in the back for them, and us fighting the Exeggutor, feels like they're just done here. Well, there's a Shaman too, perfect. I actually really agree with that, McDonald. 18 trainer stuff aside, I think the Dialga Arceus deck makes a much more enjoyable best deck to play into than the Exeggutor did last season. Wholly and fully agree. So we could actually do a full Leafeon Truffle Shuffle here, right? Oh, wait, do we have Lethal? We have Lethal, never mind. This is perfect. I forgot the helmet. I was thinking we could attack with the other Leafeon, but we could actually just attack with the egg, and it's 140. Them putting the extra energy on here to give themselves the flexibility to attack us meant we get to clean them out. So Arceus lead here for the opponent. Not ideal for them remotely. They Pokeballed but didn't play it out. I think this is a spot where breakpoints dictate that I actually want to trade 20 damage for 20 damage here. Because most of these Metal Arceus decks are playing 2 copies of Potion. So if I mark 20 here, it means the 70 and 70 from Leafeon gets to get the knockout through 1 potion. So this is one of those spots where you want to think through, okay, what cards are they playing? How do their HP lines up into my other attacks? Is it worth it to exchange 20 for 20 here? And I think this is definitely a spot where it's worthwhile to do that. These decks also often play Healing Shaman, which means that if they played Healing Shaman out and healed twice, we're also clearing it through that. Speak of the adorable little hedgehog devil, and it will appear. If you like activating Pokemon abilities, gamers, boy golly, do I have a deck for you. This is all geared up and ready to go, and we'll get to start charging the big egg next turn. Love to see it. And they Pokeballed twice without playing anything out here, so we know they have 2 basics. They are Sky Shaman and Mew. Yep, that explains why they were waiting on him. Not a Dialga insight for our poor opponent. Yes, anecdotally, we've played against more competitive tiered decks in the non-win streak queue. Oh, you think they're gonna Dawn? Yeah, that's an interesting thought. Could be. Even Dawn's not that good here, right? Like, they Dawn the energy up, and then I clear them and all their energy goes away. The Psychic Egg Tree in the back here, so I think we're good to go, gamers. Peter Vankman, thank you for the 20 months. I appreciate that. Welcome back. We are shuffling all around here. Just have all of our friends ready to attack next turn. We'll put an energy here. We'll put an energy here. Leafeon really is the answer to the question, what if Superior attacked for 70 and had a 2 energy attack and was a stage 1 instead of a stage 2? I think I was actually supposed to Erica. I think we're probably still good, but if I would have Erica'd this last turn, I would have kept myself from dying to this without a Giovanni, and they can't Leaf in Giovanni. That's one of those spots where, like, it feels weird to be like, oh, I should have Erica'd for 10 life, but it was correct to Erica for 10 life because of the breakpoint that was coming up. This is the really, really fine things that matter. I guess we'll communicate for the other egg at this point. It's the last Pokemon in our deck. Might as well have the basic out. And we draw the stage where we can evolve into it. And then they don't have any energy queued up here, and everything they have dies to the Exeggutor. Even without energy, we're just like cracking for 80 here. So they need what? They need like put Mew up because it retreats for free, and then like retreat into a Dialga while trying to build the Arceus to take us down, but even the Dialga doesn't buy them enough time to get through that, I don't think. The Dialga only gets them 2 turns. I guess they go, let's say they retreat to Dialga, they go first energy, I hit them, they go second energy, I clear them. It's still not enough time. They can continue delaying the inevitable here with the shuffle around, but it's not going to be enough. Hey, Mr. Sunskit. Yeah, I have probably two viewer slots open for tomorrow. I'll take, I got 2, I'll take 4. That could be the make or break. That could be the make or break. That gives them an extra turn into the Exeggutor. That being said, Leafeon survives a hit from Arceus, yes? Oh, wait. They charged the Mew. Clever. Clever. Okay, so I need to pull this back now. Because otherwise the Mew clears us. I missed they put the second energy on the Mew. That's slick. Opponent is giving it their all here. So we need the other Leafeon. Oh no! Oh no! Did I miss Erica again? No, I researched last turn. Maybe I missed Erica again. There's an X speed in my deck, yeah? Although, it's worth counting out that the Mew does not kill this when it has 2 energies on it. They've been shuffling things really well, but now they're dead to X speed. This shuffle leaves them dead to X speed. Energy, Fragrant Flower, and now we die to a Giovanni out of them. Opponent played this game really well. They had the Giovanni, they super deserve it. And these decks usually play one. Of course, they also have 4 equipment that might be making... The Giovanni might have been given up to make room for all their equipment. They have 3 cards left in their deck, so... very likely to have it if they're playing it, but... oh, man. GG, opponent. I think this game is such a good example of player agency, right? Like the opponent played that really well, and I made 2 really big mistakes. I actually made the same mistake twice, right? Like I had 2 spots where I could have Erica'd to heal for 10, and one of them would have saved me from a knockout, and one of them would have stopped Osiris. And I left those openings, and the opponent took them and won. Yeah, I think that game's such a good example. There's a lot of people are like, you just don't like to lose. It's like, I don't like to lose lame games like what 18 Trainer Articuno generates. A game like that, where we had a ton of back and forth, and there were so many good choices, that was a great game of Pokemon Pocket. And that really highlights why I think this Dialga Arceus deck is a great best deck to have. I like the monster of this format so much better than Exeggutor last season, because it generates a lot of good games like that, where there's back and forth and a ton of choices.